creative quarterback. He's gone over 4,000 yards passing now for the year. It's the Aviators and the Hawks on Sunday night.
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson up here in the booth. Should be a good matchup here, Greg. A couple of playoff teams a year ago that are hoping to take that ultimate step and get to the Super Bowl this season.
And oftentimes, that's the most difficult step, right? You go from being a perennial playoff contender. That's great. But now, how many of these teams can now say, okay, not only are we in the playoffs year in and year out, but we are a legitimate Super Bowl contender in any given season? That is easier said than done. But I think these two teams today both find themselves at the end of the year in that mix.
Cameron Dicker has the ball teed up as we get underway. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
There wasn't really anything fancy about their performance in last week's win, Mike. I mean, he had the one interception. He would clearly like to have that one back. But for the most part, I thought he did a nice job keeping the ball out of harm's way. However, it's clear after reviewing the film, he left a lot of opportunities out there. I think there was a lot of meat left on that bone. The 2 touchdown passes, those were great. But if he's going to continue to lead his team to more wins in the future, he has to do a better job identifying those mismatches, finding those opportunities, and when they present themselves, he's got to take it.
Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game, it's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Seahawks are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Aviators offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. He's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, hasn't he? You get a look at where he ranks in terms of receptions by a wideout. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down. They'll send him over to the left. Back to the air once more on second down. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play. Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Now he'll air one out. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. They'll throw out of the gun. To the right side here. Pass is caught. 16-yard pickup on that one. That's enough for a first down. He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
They face second down and 7. Here's a first carry for their running back, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
And he's going to have this one up near the 28. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams. They'll come up here on second down and 5.
At the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. His throw left side is complete. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. 3rd and a yard. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better. Throughout the remainder of this game.
The Aviators offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he is in the midst of a sensational season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
So we...
8-yard line.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. Look wide, get this one complete, and they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
It's a gain of 10 yards, and that will be a first down.
7-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. That one is caught by Mooney. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now a 3rd and 2.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
And that is incomplete.
For the most very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it? And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aviators. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Extra point by Little is good. The Aviators will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. This drive will start on the ground. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 37-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 37 yards. To the air now on 1st and 10. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. 3rd and long. A 1st down on the scramble. A gain of 16.
And that just can't happen. 3rd and long, just understand, contain the ball, rally tackle, just get the ball carrier on the ground. Not only not able to get to him inside the pocket, he's able to extend the play with his legs and pick up a huge, long 1st down. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. 1st down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Dicker's kick is good. And the Seahawks will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. So, Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Aviators offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he is right up there in touchdown passes, as you see on that graphic, currently 2nd in the NFL at this point in the season. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. They'll run the sneak.
Mike, I think the way we've seen the NFL going these past couple years is I think all these quarterbacks, they love when the call comes in for the sideline for quarterback sneak. Hey, coach, put the game on my shoulders. With this offensive line, I'm going to pick up this 1st down, and that's exactly what they did.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incomplete.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else. Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. And those numbers tell a lot of the story of this first half, don't they, Mike? I mean, it's easy to see why he was a central piece in this game plan, and he makes another grab there to add to this growing stat line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to the air one more time. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll look to throw again. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He'll get rid of it and complete it.
And another great throw right there, Mike, and when you take a look at the numbers, they certainly don't lie. He has just been flat out terrific in this first half. His ability to spread the ball around, take what the defense has given him, they've certainly had a lot of success here early on.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll look to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. Another catch from there. Numbers starting to stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards, and we're still in the first half. They'll throw here on third and short. Open man, left side. He's got it. He is in. Touchdown, Aviators. Extra point by Little is good. The Aviators are on top. It's 14-10. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The Seahawks offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Next to score, Seahawks 17, Aviators 14.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This fielded at about the 9. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is. First and 10 now from the 36. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
There's that man again, another catch. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He'll look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
A 53-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a 3-point game.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 18 on the play. And the Seahawks first down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Seattle. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Seahawks. Point after now from Dicker. It's up and good. And the Seahawks go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Aviators offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now they're trying to keep it going.
That's interference. Offense.
Back to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that ball led him too far. Maybe. This crowd.
After review of the play.
So that challenge, a successful one. To the air now on 1st and 10. Quick throw here is complete. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
As we saw in the first half, Mike, the defense was really unable to do anything to slow him down. He put up some really big numbers there in the first 2 quarters. Now here in the second half, just doesn't look like they've made many adjustments in the attempt to slow him down.
Quick throw, taken in, and he'll be taken down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Wow. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. 2nd down and 8. Throwing now from the gun. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. First and 10. Off balance throw. It's complete. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Williams, the tight end, is in motion. They'll look to throw yet again. That's hauled in at the 2. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Seattle. Dicker, good with... And the Seahawks will open it up even further. Fourth quarter. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Now flags fly. Look like someone got it, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Now, faking the give, and that is incomplete. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll look to throw. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. Sensational stats in this one, and now that pass gets him over 300 yards on the evening. Here's 1st and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much happening there, just a short game. Got to make something happen, so they'll press the tempo a bit. They'll stick with him again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. A 1-yard pickup.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Trouble. Down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great offense in a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. They'll come out throwing here to start. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play. Between winning and losing, and now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They send a receiver in motion left. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. A gain there of 15. That's enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to get the football at their own 40.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
1st down, Seattle.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. On the toss, they'll run, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. So Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. This secondary will get a lot of the credit. 3 picks so far. But, Greg, the pass rush has been relentless as well.
Yeah, I think it's super important, Mike, that we point out just how much the pass rush and then the secondary coverage works together. The more that rush gets home, the faster that ball gets out. We can play certain coverages knowing the timing of the quarterback has to be sped up. So often, the teams that are the most successful in this league, Mike, they have the best understanding. When our back end and our front end are working in unison, man, it puts a lot of pressure on not only the quarterback, but the entire offense.
2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's gonna look for the home run ball.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Throwing now on 3rd and long. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Now a run on 1st down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now a give on the ground. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. 3rd and 9. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.